Stuff like this makes me extremely mad. How could you be so stupid and spray paint this beautiful location? Lake Tahoe is the second deepest lake in the United States, with the deepest spot reaching over 1,600 feet. Tahoe is located on the Nevada and California border, only about 25 miles from Reno. Lake Tahoe by itself gets visited by about 15 million people every year. The basin is 80% public land and it's known for its picturesque locations and crystal clear water. The Reno Tahoe area in the last few years is experiencing an incredible growth, which is driving up the $5.1 billion tourism industry. Each year, more and more people are enjoying this beautiful place. Unfortunately, there's also a downside of this whole economic boom. With more people coming to the lake, there's also more trash being left behind and places being vandalized by people who are not aware how much work it takes to keep Tahoe blue. I've been living in the Reno Tahoe area for about 8 years now, and I really like this place. Sometimes I come to the lake 2-3 times a week just to simply chill at the beach, hike around the lake, or paddleboard. But unfortunately, the last 2 months, I wasn't really able to come here. I was in and out of Reno. And about 2 weeks ago, I came to my favorite spot. And as you could see at the beginning of the video, some idiot simply vandalized it by spray painting the boulders around Whale Rock. So I figured it out. I'll try to clean it up. The first time I saw someone spray painted the rocks around Whale Rock, it pissed me off so bad. I couldn't believe that someone could be so stupid and do it in such a beautiful place. This is a spot where couples come and take their wedding photos. This is a place where tourists come to the Nevada side just to see this and few other locations in this area. If you're a local from the Reno Tahoe area, you're quite familiar where this is. But if you're a tourist and maybe you've never been at the lake, I'll try to give you a little tour, show you where this is. Right now I'm on the Nevada side of Lake Tahoe, and this is Whale Rock, where someone spray painted those boulders. To my right side you have Bonsai Rock, which is a very popular location, and behind that you can see that little sandy area. That's Sand Harbor. If you live in this area, you know that during the main season, it's impossible to get to Sand Harbor because the parking lot fills up around 7-8 a.m. It's impossible to get any parking spots. That's why locals come here to those places where you can park simply on the side of the road over there on the hill and come here and enjoy your time. The best way to clean this would be probably to use a power wash, but I unfortunately don't have one, and I would need also a power source for it, like a solar generator or something like that, and I don't have that either. So I'm gonna try to use simple tools, some metal brushes, and try to scrape this off from those boulders and make it nice and beautiful how it was before. I didn't have much at home, but I'm gonna try to make it work. I got some metal brushes, so we'll see how it goes. I got a few spare ones, so if these ones don't work, I got some bigger ones. I think we can make it happen. So this is how it looks after 5 to 10 minutes of using the metal brush. I'm glad I brought a few of them because they get used pretty quick. This one's already like halfway gone. So this might take a little bit longer than I anticipated because there is a bunch of letters here, a bunch of letters on the boulder behind there, and now I noticed that there's also spray paint on that boulder. So I think I'm gonna have to do it on 2 different sessions unless I have enough metal brushes today. So I only brought 2 batteries. This one's already halfway done, I think, yeah, and the first one is already dead, and I figured out I'm gonna try something else. I made this letter wet, and I'm using this metal brush just to clean it up a little bit, and it seems to be working when it's wet. It's a little bit easier, so I think I'm just gonna make this one wet, use the brush and then use this, and I think I should be able to get rid of at least this sign today and maybe a little piece of that one. So I just finished cleaning up the first boulder, and the best technique to do it is to make it wet, then use the drill, then use the hand brush, wash it off, and repeat a few times. And I think it looks way better right now. It's not totally clean. I'll wait until the boulder is dry and then see how much more I have to do. So that's how it looks after 45 minutes of working on it. It looks already way better. I think from like a far away distance it's going to be barely visible. Probably gonna have to work a little bit more on this letter and those dots, but this took me 45 minutes. It's incredible how stupid that person was and didn't even think it through. I bet they didn't even care. I'm gonna wait until this is gonna dry out, and for now I'm gonna start working on this. So unfortunately my second battery died, so I'm gonna work on this with my hand brush, see how much I can take off from this boulder, and we'll see how long it's gonna take me. My time is a little bit limited today, so I'll work as long as I can and see how much I get done. Okay, so the first boulder just dried out. You tell me how it looks. I think it looks way better. That last letter is a little bit visible over there, but these two barely visible, so I'm assuming that from a far away distance this is not going to be visible at all, but I'm gonna still work on this. I just finished the second sign that was right here on this boulder. I'm gonna let it dry and then come back to it, see how much I have to scrape off from this one. I'm about 2 hours into this project, and I gotta tell you that the person who did that was a total idiot. I'm so mad about it, but gladly it's coming off. It's not gonna come off fully unless I'll scrape really deep in the rock, but at least it's gonna look really nice from far away. As long as you're not aware that there was graffiti here, you're not gonna notice it. So right now I'm gonna move into the last part, so the biggest of them all. Unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to finish the one at the shore because I just have limited time today. I might come here again on a different day and work on it again with the drill, make it nice and clean it up, but right now I'm gonna start doing this big sign. This is gonna be a bitch, I can tell you that, because those little signs took me roughly about 2 hours 20 minutes to get cleaned, so this is probably another an hour, maybe 2 hours. So this is the final effect after 4 hours of working on it. As you can see, the boulder on the right side looks really good, definitely way better than when I came here. The one in the middle, the letters are barely visible. You can only see one letter, the first one, and this one definitely needs more work. Unfortunately, I don't have tools or time today, so this is all I could do. I'm gonna come back to it, I'm gonna finish it, I'm gonna make it look nice how it was before some idiot spray painted those boulders. And when I'm gonna be done with these three, I have few other projects here on this side of the lake, And definitely I'm gonna clean up this boulder over here because it's pissing me off. Through all the years that I've been coming here, I always have a trash bag with me, and I clean up some trash from the beach or from the trail and try to keep this place nice, clean, and accessible to everyone so everyone can enjoy it. But unfortunately, if we're gonna allow idiots like this spray paint beautiful locations, one day this might not be so accessible to us because there's gonna be regulations and restrictions that are not gonna allow us enjoy beautiful pieces of nature like this how we can do it right now. So if you like the initiative and you like the idea, please consider subscribing my channel, and see you in the next video.